go to the 70-pound division for the 10 and 11-year-olds. Introducing first, out the red corner, he's wearing white trunks with blue trim. He is a Golden Glove champion, hailing from Round 1 Gymnasium, Capitol Heights, Maryland. Please welcome Larry Riccio. His opponent out the blue corner, he's a national Silver Gloves champion and Golden Gloves champion from Washington, D.C. This is Jordan Howell. Jordan Howell.
Get ready now for this matchup in the 70-pound division. 10 and 11-year-olds in action. 3 one-minute rounds in this bout. Gary Digital Williams alongside the Ambassador Vincent Petway and the Fight Dr. Jerome Spears here for Spears Video telecast of the Platinum Gloves Invitational. George, go ahead, Jerome.
After back, I'm just noticing Howell seems to be punching a lot straighter with his shots. And of course, we all know the shortest distance to any point is a straight line.
Riccio
is kind of looping his punches a little bit more, but both these guys, boy, just let them fly.
Let them go, and I agree with you, Jerome. That's a straight shot, straight down the middle. He came out 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Was his combination, nothing changed variation-wise, and he landed a lot quicker and a lot harder blows from the beginning. And Riccio is starting to come back in this fight as well.
And the credentials pouring out of some of these guys here tonight, and Jordan Howell, no exception, silver and Golden Gloves champion on the national level. And to see these guys, and Larry Riccio, of course, coming from one of the great gyms here in the area, Round 1 Gym, Capitol Heights. As this first round comes to a close, again, just tremendous credentials coming out of these guys. And you look at that situation, the future of boxing seems to be very bright, not only in this area, but around the country as well. A couple words about this Platinum Gloves Invitational. We'd like to thank some of the sponsors, of course, the Hobo Shop, and stores here in the Washington and Baltimore areas there, and Cash Flow Productions involved, and also sponsored by Magnolia Coach Limousine. We thank them all for putting this great event on. There are boxers here from far away as Ohio. Both Cleveland and Cincinnati, Ohio have been represented. Of course, there are boxers from all up and down the East Coast, Baltimore, New York. I've seen some boxers here from Charlotte, North Carolina, of course, from the Washington, D.C. area. And that's a great thing, especially when your first situation coming out, and they really want to put this on a national level somewhere down the road. The Platinum Glove situation, very similar to what's going on with the Golden and the Silver Gloves situation. Get ready for round 2 of this three-round bout. 10 and 11-year-olds involved, 1-minute rounds here. We've got Larry Riccio out of Largo, Maryland. He's in the Round 1 tights, Round 1 trunks. And Jordan Howell out of Washington, D.C. He's in the gold trunks with the red trim.
You're seeing a little more, they're a little more advanced than the smaller guys we saw a little earlier. They're, throwing the jabs right hand and uppercuts to the body and the hooks to the head. So, these guys are pretty astute at what they're doing.
Oh, tremendous shots there on the part of Howell. And the referee is...
referee Kevin Langley.
Because there was a push associated with some of the punches there,
right.
So he made a warning for that. Right. And he comes back with some big shots there.
Beautiful right hand there landed by Jordan Howell. Again, Kevin Langley puts a break to the action. The warning toward Jordan Howell.
And now what Howell is doing, he was throwing those shots straight down the pike in the first round. Now he's dipping and looking to throw some overhand looping shots. So he's certainly showing a wide variety of shots in terms of what he has in his arsenal.
And his opponent is doing very well going to the body. This is a 3-round fight, so you got to try to get that guy tired as quickly as you can. And those body shots probably will have some dividends in the 3rd round.
But do they look at body shots, like we were talking about some of the pro bouts we've seen lately, where body shots seems to be a lost art as far as the judges are concerned. But in the amateur situation, is that more of a definite situation? Is that more something the judges look for?
Well, no, I don't think the judges look for it as much in the amateurs either. I think it's a lost art in the pros as well as the amateurs. But from the fighter standpoint, you're looking at it as a way to get your opponent tired. Whether it scores points or not on the judges' scorecard, you hopefully will get him tired to the point where you can land a good enough shot to get him out of there, or at least get a couple standing 8 counts, something to swing the tide in your favor, because it's definitely a loss out in the amateur and the professional game.
Just took a look at Jordan Howell. In his corner is Henry Bunch Bay, who has been involved with WBO junior welterweight champion, newly crowned champion, DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley. So again, these guys reaching back to help the next generation of future superstars in the Washington-Baltimore area. Final round in this bout, and they're fighting as if it's the final round. Jordan Howell in the gold trunks, and again, Kevin Langley having to break and talk to the guys here.
It just seems that the intensity level of Howell is such that it's not that he's not trying to listen, but he's just focused on what he's trying to do.
Right.
And sometimes he's not hearing the instructions of the referee, and he's just throwing his shots there.
And that's truthfully what you look at is concentration. You're trying to remember what your corner has told you to do. So, you know, as a fighter, sometimes you kind of block out the referee, but it's important to listen to what the referee is saying, but you're trying to also remember what it is your corner told you to do to go out there and win that fight.
And I think you're starting to see a little bit of sign and wear and tear in both these guys as this third round is gone. But again, they're throwing 100 miles, they're going 100 miles an hour. I mean, you wouldn't be human if you didn't see some fatigue setting in, but it could be which guy has the most stamina now going into the last 20 seconds of this. It might decide who wins the fight.
And this round comes to a close. This fight comes to a close. Again, another great spirited bout, and the crowd loves it here at the Washington Convention Center. That was in the 70-pound division, 10 and 11-year-olds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the 70-pound division for the 10 and 11-year-olds comes out of the blue corner, Jordan Howell.
So Jordan
And the medal
Howell
goes
adds
to
a
Larry
platinum with
Riccio.
silver and golden gloves events and championships, and he wins this bout over Larry Riccio. Stay with us. More from the Washington Convention Center, the first annual Platinum Gloves Invitational, in just a moment. We look at you on your way with some great bouts here. Congratulations, great win tonight.